Welcome to this explainer. Today we're focusing on a vital distinction for organizational leaders like you. We're looking at the essential difference between merely using artificial intelligence and truly adopting it. So let's explore the conditions required to build a meaningful foundation for that adoption.
First up, AI use versus adoption.
AI use is fundamentally different from true AI adoption. To help navigate this baseline difference, we turn to Growth Partners AI Consulting, a human-first AI adoption advisory practice. Their focus is on helping organizations transition from just using tools to making AI useful, trusted, and practical in everyday work.
Moving on to Section 2, the first layer, people.
True AI adoption actually starts when people understand exactly why their work is changing. They need to know what remains distinctly human-led and how their professional judgment matters more than ever. It's really about recognizing that human element at the very core of these new processes.
But for that understanding to take root, organizations must cultivate the right environment. Trust and confidence grow when teams are provided safe ways to learn, test new approaches, ask questions, and improve. And that means doing all of this without the pressure of pretending to have every answer right from day one.
Which brings us to Section 3, Language and Leadership Ownership.
Now, to create that safe environment, the first necessary condition is how we communicate. A shared language gives teams a clear, structured way to talk about AI. It helps define its specific role and firmly establishes its boundaries within your operations.
The second condition here is leadership. Visible leadership ownership provides clear direction, models responsible use, and keeps accountability visible. When these conditions are met, people actually participate in the change, rather than feeling like tools are just being introduced around them.
Section 4, people, workflows, and systems.
This brings us to a defining principle from Growth Partners AI Consulting: we don't build the technology, we build the conditions that make it work. You see, working before and around the technology strengthens understanding and ownership. It ensures that any later workflow changes rest on a solid human foundation.
We can map out this logical progression in 3 distinct steps. First, people, which establishes readiness. Second, workflows, which translate that readiness into everyday practice. And third, systems, which support that practice with responsible guardrails and accountability.
So, what is the core takeaway from this explainer? It all synthesizes into a baseline for leaders to measure their own organizations against. You have to ask yourself, are you merely installing tools? Or are you building the human conditions for true adoption? Because ultimately, AI adoption becomes real when people, workflows, and systems move together.